this is Nayalla. Thank you so much for joining me again today. So today what I'm going to do is go through with you an EFT tapping round to help us move through resistance or blocks of being able to speak our truth freely. Now, for maybe some of you who've watched more of my videos, you'll know that this has been like a recurring theme for me, and it has surfaced many times where I have been met with certain resistance about speaking my truth freely. This has been because of past life themes, but also things that have happened in this life as well. Also, as an introvert, I joke with many people that speaking isn't actually my first language. I very much feel a lot more comfortable within, so telepathy and being able to communicate in other ways is something that I am able to do a lot easier than actually speaking. So I will have this beautiful speech in my mind where it just flows so freely. I know exactly what I'm gonna say. It sounds amazing. Then I start putting it out there and my words get jumbled up. It starts taking me down a certain path and I'm thinking, where am I going here? And it just becomes awkward. So I've had to really work feeling a lot more comfortable about speaking and getting to a place where my words start flowing a lot freer. Now, this is a very common fear to have, and it's innately in our DNA, it's in our cellular memory, because what happens if we go against the grain, or if we do say something that's a little bit out there? We very likely would have learned that we are met with perhaps rejection. And in the past, if we were rejected by our tribe or by our village, that meant that we had less chance of surviving. So it's very much in us to have this survival mode. We don't want to speak out of turn. We don't want to rock the boat. We don't want to be seen a certain way. We want to survive. But in actual fact, we will grow, and we will grow in confidence and as a being, as a spiritual being, if we learn to speak our truth. Through life, we are going to have certain people around us that get us and understand us. But as we grow and our beliefs change and we change as a spiritual being, then we will realize that perhaps the people that got us before, all of a sudden they don't get us so much. So we have to learn to be authentic. We have to learn to speak our truth. And the more we do that, the easier it becomes, and the right people start gravitating towards us. And sometimes we are going to be met by resistance. And like I found in my own life, sometimes you are just the lone wolf speaking your truth, and people aren't going to get you around you. They're not going to get you. Sometimes we are going to have people around us that do love us, but what we're saying just doesn't make any sense to them. So we have to find this way of being comfortable in our own skin and being comfortable in speaking our own truth, even if those around us don't get us. Now, the more I used Twitter, it actually taught me to speak my truth a lot more and allow me to understand that by speaking my truth, I would find the right people, and I would actually be backed and supported by the right people because my truth was actually resonating with them. And this is something that I haven't had a lot in my life. Normally I speak my truth and I quickly learn that maybe I shouldn't have said that. But now I'm in a place of understanding that the more I do it, the more I find the right people, and the more I'm able to find my tribe. So although it is a common fear to have about speaking our truth, and it's very much validated and justified to feel that way, in actual fact, the more we speak our truth, the easier it becomes to actually identify who we are as a person and be able to show up in the world in a more authentic way. So if you would like to join me for this EFT tapping round, then it's really important that we are fully hydrated before doing any energy work or any EFT. So if you haven't had a drink yet or you don't have any water at hand, you might want to pause this video and go and get yourself a nice glass of water. So I'm just going to take a sip of water myself. So as this is an EFT tapping round where we really want to be bringing down the fear and down the resistance, we need to mark on a scale of 0 to 10 how extreme that fear of speaking our truth is. So if you are somebody who just really clams up and are finding it really difficult at this point in your life, then it's going to be right up there on a 10. And if you don't have any resistance at all, you find it quite easy and natural to speak your truth freely, then it's going to be right down there on a 0. So you might want to find something else to tap on. Also, you may, as we go through this, you may find that you are coughing, yawning, maybe where there is a little bit of resistance there in your throat, where you are finding it difficult to get the words out. This is all energy moving around, allowing you to speak your truth freely. So don't worry at all if you do start coughing. That's actually a really good indication that things are moving and happening. So allow whatever is coming forward to come forward. There might be burping as well. Some people do burp going through this process. So allow what needs to come up so we can clear this. So let's start on the karate chop point. And if you are not familiar with EFT tapping, then just copy what I do, follow along with what I say. If at any point there's anything I say that you don't want to say, it doesn't resonate with you, it's absolutely fine. Leave it out or replace it with something of your own. The beauty of EFT tapping is you cannot get it wrong. It's very forgiving. So don't get hung up on that. Just go with it. So even though I feel unable to express myself and speak my truth, and even though I find it difficult to speak from my heart and freely express myself, I still choose to, deeply and completely, love and accept myself. And maybe even start thinking about forgiving anyone else who played a part in my belief that it's not safe to speak my truth. Okay, starting on the points. It's just not safe to speak my truth. What if I am rejected? Rejected by my peers? Rejected by my friends? Rejected by my tribe? Rejected by my family? What if it all ends badly? What if they all get angry? What if I upset them? What if they laugh at me? Or they mock me? What if I just look like a fool? what if they see me as a joke? No, this is not a good idea. It's not a good idea to speak my truth. It never ended well in the past. I have so many bad memories. So many bad experiences with this. I'm just unable to do this. I have too much fear around this. There's so much that could go wrong. There's so much I could lose. This is too big. So many feelings. Okay, what we're going to do now is just take a breath, take a few deep breaths. So just allow all these feelings that are coming up to come up, whatever's coming to the surface, any fears that are coming up, any resistance, allow it all to come to the surface. You might want to note it down right now. You might want to just be tapping there as we breathe. So we're just going to take one nice deep breath in. Hold it and then release. So releasing all that stuck stagnant energy that's been there in your body. So another nice deep breath in. Hold it and release. I'm going to take one more nice deep breath and hold it and release. You want to wriggle yourself around a little bit, feel your shoulders. Like I said, you might want to keep tapping on your chest there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is another round of tapping, and this is just to really shift things around, shift your thinking around speaking your truth. Okay, so starting on the points again. But what if it's different this time? What if my truth is received differently this time? What if by speaking my truth, speaking authentically from my heart, turns out to be an amazing experience? A liberating experience. A transformational experience. A healing experience. And maybe some people won't receive my truth very well. But that isn't a reason not to use my voice. By using my voice and speaking my truth, the right ones, the ones who are ready to hear, will listen. I can't keep myself small anymore. My heart holds a powerful message. My truth is important. Not everyone will get my message. Or understand my truth. Yet I know from deep within others will get me. Others will understand me. They will listen. They will love me. And even if there is rejection, I will always have my own back. I will not abandon myself. When I need myself the most. I will speak my truth freely. I will learn to find my voice. It is safe to speak my truth. Okay, I'm just going to stop for a little while again, just taking a few more deep breaths. So again, just nice deep breath in. Hold it and release. And again, nice deep breath in. Hold it and release. And again, one more nice deep breath in. And release. So releasing all that stored up energy that's been there in the body, possibly for years, just allowing it to come out now, allowing it to release. You might feel some tingling going on or little sensations in the body. That means that it's all working and doing its thing. So we're going to just do one nice short little round now just to finish this off. So starting on the points again. I release the pattern in myself and in my thinking that created all the feelings that it wasn't safe to speak my truth. I trust my inner voice. I am strong. I am wise and powerful. I release all restrictions around speaking my truth. I allow my words to flow freely. I am free to be me. My truth is important. I am a divine expression of life. And that is worthy of being heard. I choose to see myself as worthy and having value. I choose to believe. I live in a world that supports my truth. And is safe and friendly. I am safe. I am at peace with my truth. I am confident. My truth is worth listening to. My truth is worth listening to. I express my truth with the vibration of divine intelligence, courage, and self-worth. It is safe to speak my truth. I choose to be free, to speak my truth, and allow my words to flow freely in mind, body, and spirit. Peace. So I hope that has helped you. I am very interested to get your feedback on this one and all the others that I've done as well. What I will say as well is this is very common when you are very empathic, because you don't want to alienate anyone or leave anyone out. You're very conscious of other people's feelings here. But again, it's really important to honor how you are feeling and what is right for you in any given time. This is definitely something that I've had to work through in my own life and on my own journey. So it's about finding a way to speak your truth and allow your truth to come out, and knowing that the universe will always have your back. You will always be divinely supported with your truth, with speaking from your heart. And like I said, the right people will find you the more you do speak your truth. When you are masking and not being authentic because you want to please others, you're actually doing yourself a disservice and making yourself very ill, and having all these energies swirling around you that are not good for you. So the more you speak your truth, the cleaner your vibration, the cleaner your energy, and the better it is for actually everybody. So don't dilute your truth, don't dilute yourself. Have confidence in yourself, because you are amazing and the world deserves to celebrate your life. So the more you show yourself, show your brilliance, the better it is for us all. So I hope that's made sense. I'm going to leave that with you today. I am sending you so much love. I am wishing you a truly amazing day, whatever you decide to do, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Goodbye for now.